Welcome to another episode of the Black Swan Podcast, SBLACKSWAAN. I'm your host, of course, Anwar Snuffy Dog Smith. We got my nigga Spooty with me, y'all know him. But what we're going to do is introduce my other niggas. I sorry I keep saying niggas, you know the white fans say, oh, they're saying why you always gotta say nigga all the time. My dudes, my guys, my homies. I got my other guys over here, niggas. My soccer fanatics over here. I got Jay, I got Kareem, I got Ross. Y'all say something to the people. Say something to the people, man.
Good night.
Good night.
They shy now. We gonna break them in. We gonna break them in. All right. So what I want to talk about today is, I know we got a lot of soccer fans over here. We like to say in the Bahamas or whatever, we like to say people care about soccer. When we go to our schools, off to school and shit like that, you want to act like we know about some soccer. You know what I'm saying? I know even when you was a cat, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but Bahamas, we care about some soccer and all that. I know when I was in Virginia, I was hanging with the Caribbean community. Yeah, man, we got some soccer players. I couldn't call nobody name. That's why I bring all y'all here to talk about what the soccer vibe is in the Bahamas. So, who gonna start it off? Let me know, first of all, what I want to know is, first of all, how big is soccer in the Bahamas?
Well, honestly, it's not as big as it used to be.
When you say used to be, what you mean?
It could be a little bigger. Like, back in the day, soccer, it's different generations too, so I don't know if, how it is, the younger generation ain't really into soccer as much. But back in the day, bro, we used to be on that soccer tip every Saturday. We on that soccer tip. Every Tuesday, Thursday, be on that soccer tip.
Religiously.
And it ain't like that no more.
No, bro. It's like that, but I don't know how to explain it, bro.
Do you feel like you don't have the same level of support from the community at large, like as it was back in the day, or is it just that you feel that the generations who in the soccer playing age aren't as much or as plentiful as you guys were?
Bro, I might step on people's toes saying this, but it come down to the organization, bro. You see what I'm saying? The organizing body of how soccer running now in the Bahamas, Nassau especially. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's changed from back in the day, bro. Like, the people who are in charge now is the BFA, Bahamas Football Association. They're in charge of all the soccer that's going on, even in the secondary schools, primary schools and things. They have like little support that they putting it through in the schools or whatever. But the governing body now is way different, bro, and they just ain't doing their job.
Alright, that's interesting. We ain't gonna get nobody in trouble or whatever, because I know you guys still playing all that. But that's an interesting idea again. I didn't even know that. So I didn't know that the change in I understand that the change in the governance would change how things it is, but now we learning that, hey, maybe now it fell back a cause, because I remember it was popular. You know what I mean? I grew up with some of y'all. I remember y'all was always doing y'all soccer thing from my met y'all from college days. Y'all was always doing that soccer thing. So it's like now I don't hear about it no more. That's why I wanted to bring on the podcast. Let's go watch some soccer now. I know y'all still playing, correct?
Yeah. Well, I don't play anymore.
I still play.
You teaching? I remember you was teaching.
Yeah, I be doing some
Okay. Shout some shit out, man. Get the people some love.
Shout out Westside Renegades.
Hey, shout out Cavaliers. Can't forget them.
Yeah, shout out Cavs, man. They bring me up in the soccer game, but Westside Renegades, we on it right now, under 15s, under 13s.
See, that's the shit I like to hear. All right, now, tell the people where you go watch some soccer.
BFA Field, Blue Hill Sporting Complex, Roscoe A.L. Davies Soccer Field.
Like, what days y'all be out there with times? Like, is it a season, or if it's just like every day, people gonna be out there playing games or scrimmaging, or is it just like practicing?
They have the season going on. The season normally starts in October.
Okay.
From what I know, I've been off. I just really come back, but it starts in October and like around February, May, so like around this time it be, and then coming like playoffs. They have games on Saturdays, normally the youth games. They have under 13 games, boys, under 15 games, boys. I think under 18s, they have under 18s too, but they play on Wednesday nights. I think they also play some Saturdays. Then they also have the younger age groups of the younger kids. They play all around the island, really, the different schools on the island. They play. They are different locations and stuff like that, but that normally be on Saturdays. Saturday's the main day for the youth league. Then they have the senior league that plays on Sunday nights, afternoons, and Sunday nights, and also Wednesday nights.
And all this at Blue Hill.
Blue Hills, bro. That's the national field right there.
All right. Now, next question now. I know in baseball starting to come up, at least in terms of you starting to get some young men out of from Nassau or from the Bahamas into the league. You know what I'm saying?
Who it is?
Shout out again.
Shout out Champ. That's because Jervis Stewart. You know how the thing go.
All right.
Shout him out.
So my question is now, we got some two questions. We got some nice young talent in terms of soccer here. Do we have nice young talent as well? Because I see we got a little beach soccer thing going on. But do we have some nice young talent as well as in terms of the older generation? Is some nice dudes out there? I ain't saying niggas. Some nice dudes out there. Let me know.
We got some nice little niggas
Laugh,
out
man.
there,
Why you
bro.
Yeah.
Some nice little niggas out there, bro.
Nice
I just,
young
Like
dudes.
D1 dudes.
bro, D1 dudes, dog. Like dudes who still in high school right now who can go to D1 schools and compete, bro.
Okay.
Like compete,
Okay.
bro. Like,
That's hype.
shout out Elijah, Westside Renegades. Now go, Life is Key, Westside Renegades.
Boy, Elijah, the boy, the way he say your name, Elijah, sound like you are.
Bro,
I
just
hope
watched
to hear
this
about you
man-
soon. Hope
bro,
to hear
I
about
just
you
watched this
soon.
man play last night. He played in the under 18 games last night, and then come and play in the senior men's game right after the under 18s game. Scoring
Alright,
goals.
alright,
5
alright.
minutes into the game, scoring goals.
Beast then.
Beast
Alright,
in.
shout him out again, wait.
Shout out Elijah, Westside Renegades.
Shout out
Alright.
biblical names.
So question now. So so someone like Elijah or anybody else, can you see them like making a name into the sport, like
Bro,
moving on in a couple of
D1,
years?
D1,
Alright,
European
that's good,
League.
that's good,
Like,
that's good.
this little shorty's the truth, bro.
All right, so how y'all feel about? So we get how y'all feel about? I work a couple of beach soccer events as an AT. Show that trace out there in the world. How y'all feel about beach soccer? As a soccer person, I know I never know none of y'all to play beach soccer, but I know y'all
It's true.
soccer heads. How you feel about beach soccer?
It's straight.
Yes, yes. Beach soccer is, I think, more difficult than
Okay.
regular soccer. Like
In terms of,
in terms of the whole dribbling, you gotta have balance. You gotta score. You gotta strike quick.
so you gotta be nice to play beach
You gotta
soccer, but you
be
gotta be
nice.
all right to play regular soccer.
Yeah.
False.
I do not know.
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't going to get a reaction.
Yeah, because my thing is, not exactly in that line of thinking, but you gotta be of a certain quality to play beach soccer. You gotta train before you even get on that pitch. You gotta be acclimatized, so to speak.
I mean, but you make it sound like you
Bro,
don't
it
gotta
ain't for
train.
everyone. It ain't for everyone, though.
Okay,
You
bro,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
hard. Different
It's
strokes
a
for
different,
different
it's a different
Let me-
skill set, and it ain't really for everyone, bro.
No.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me say beach soccer for the Bahamas.
Mhm.
It levels out the playing ground. You know what I mean? We play grass soccer. It's a bit harder to play against other nationalities because other countries because they're so much technically better. You need more fitness when you play beach soccer. If you don't have fitness, legit, you only play 2 minutes at a
I was just
time.
gonna say that's where the Bahamas could get
That's
a little
where.
up there.
That's
Okay.
what. That's for
They had the
for a
World Cup,
while. We were number one team in the Caribbean.
Oh, did not know that as
I
well.
know we were highly ranked.
I know
That's
he's
true.
in the top
That's
5. I
news to
guess.
me,
I
bro.
know he's
Yeah,
one.
he's number one in the
Oh,
Caribbean.
okay. But now beach soccer coming up, I think, in the world.
Beach soccer coming up.
They doing that inside the Olympics now, right? Or they're coming up in the Olympics
Bro,
now.
I
Yeah,
ain't
the
even
World
know.
Cup.
World Cup, so yeah,
Yeah.
getting big.
I ain't even know. I ain't really a fan of the beach soccer.
I used
Alright.
to
Why
play
you
beach
was
Yeah, for
soccer, but it
everybody.
ain't. Yeah.
Yeah, let me get your take on
it.
it.
It ain't for
everybody.
everybody, bro. Like, for me, it take away, like, what I know to be soccer, bro. Like, my first love of soccer is on the field, bro. Like, running around on the grass,
The dance.
scoring goals, celebrating goals.
I like how you put
things,
that. I like how you put
all
that.
type different vibes, bro. Like, this beach soccer, I mean, like I say, it ain't for everyone, bro. That's the most I can say with that.
All right. So okay, I've been hearing about this thing called futsal. What is that, and how is that related to soccer? And if you talk about beach soccer, where you look at futsal in terms of
Futsal
soccer.
over beach soccer.
All right. So what's futsal?
Yes.
What's
Yes.
futsal?
Futsal is like soccer on the court, 5v5. So you play with one goalie, 4 players. It's a little more fast paced, the ball a little heavier too, so it don't bounce around. So it's on the court.
Do they have
You know what
futsal
I'm saying? 5v5.
competition
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple
They
tournaments
do.
before.
over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they started it over here actually in D.W. Davis Gym. And then they made a futsal court out by where the sand soccer pitch is now. And they just tear that down, I guess. They don't like seeing guys have fun.
I mean that's real though in the community. I think a lot like
So
I wanna
you get way more dudes to play futsal than to play sand soccer to me, I guess. I mean, futsal, I don't know, bro.
I like to compare it to other sports, and I look at
Sand soccer isn't it for
softball.
me.
Back in the day, softball you used to see like when you say back in the day. You know, we kind of young, but we can still say back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we used to see kids was always on the softball field, grown men and kids, everybody playing. Nowadays, where you seeing that? You don't get to see it no more. So everybody wondering. So I see more kids going into baseball now, but softball thing we lose it. What used to be a behemoth thing. I think the same thing going with soccer now. I think like we losing it. Whereas like we had so much excitement about it years ago. Where all the excitement going? Everything couldn't go on the carnival. Where the excitement going for
That's
some
exactly
of
where
the
it's
sports.
going, bro.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so I have another question now. So internationally now, and I want y'all to educate me a little bit now. I've been hearing a lot of soccer news because now, right now, see football season close out, and May season had a little break now, so I get to hear about a little bit of soccer news. People getting moved from different clubs, I think, or whatever, different leagues going on, or a league just finishing out, a new league start. Give me a little education on that, real quick little education on that.
When you're talking about leagues, right, you got to look at the most watched league, most dynamic league in the world. You consider that to be the English Premier League. Most competitive.
The English Premier League.
Yeah.
I heard that's been slipping though.
Yeah.
I heard the EPL been on the downgrade for like a couple years now compared to like the Spanish Premier League, even a couple of Serie A teams, you know, with the Ronaldo moving to Juventus move. So like, what's going on with that?
I mean, players come and players go. That's one of the simple facts about it. You got a lot of players who shipping out of the EPL. They go into La Liga. They go into Serie A. They going all over the world.
Is it a money thing, a fame thing?
Mostly a money thing.
Money thing.
For sure.
And
And if you're happy, you gotta be happy where you're
You're
playing.
familiar with the NBA. You see like different teams, like smaller markets versus bigger markets. Is it like the different leagues are bigger markets now versus other than the EPL?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they bigger than the EPL, but
Yes.
they definitely getting up there. You see what I'm saying?
You getting to Everton or you getting to Real Madrid?
That's two
Whoever
different
paying-
quality teams, bro.
Whoever paying more, right?
Bro, hold on,
I-
but that's two
exactly.
So it is about the money.
But that's
And
two
that's what he
different
said.
quality teams, bro. Like, if you asking a soccer player what team he'd rather go to, bro, like, most niggas grow up wanting to play for either Barcelona or Real Madrid.
And that's
Or Liverpool or Chelsea. Never know Everton, bro. Unless you grow up in Everton, bro.
And
That's
that's
how you saying Everton and Real
But
Madrid,
You gotta
bro.
remember.
and that's what they trying to say. It's just like it ain't necessarily. Oh, I just in the EPL right now. It's like,
Yeah.
but these niggas giving me money, like of course I get into you nutty Atletico. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They've been coming up over the last couple of years. Whereas it's like, am I gonna really get the shine or whatever I want in the EPL playing for fucking Huddersfield or Wolverhampton or some shit?
Huddersfield.
Or do I go and take this OG Nice money? Or do I take this Marseille money?
Yeah.
Do
Or
I
do you-
take this? Do I take this Roma money? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it ain't a question of like the EPL being the biggest thing in the world no more, because you
Right.
could get the same shine in
Yeah.
different markets.
Yeah.
You could get different money offers, and like you say, is in terms of people being happy. I ain't trying to. It ain't just the EPL no more. That's what I'm saying. You know.
I agree with you, but see, the thing is, with a lot of these players, they say, okay, I've been in the EPL a little while, and I'm trying to figure out, am I gonna win this trophy before I go on? You know, they want. It's like a succession thing. You wanna get that silverware, say, okay, I've won it all. Like, you gotta look at people like Zinedine Zidane, the man. Yeah,
The God.
Zizou.
one of the few men to say he win Ballon d'Or, he win Champions League, he win World Cup. Like, the man did it on all levels.
All right, so
And he win it as a coach.
Let me just
Three
say,
rows.
bang with the EPL,
Yeah.
English Premier League all the way, Chelsea. I'd go. Shout out.
Shout out into Milan.
We just win our Europa League game today.
All right, some info.
Right.
All right, no.
No Champions League though.
My next question now.
Liverpool.
Fuck you, boys.
My next question now. So, boom, we looking at the players or whatever. So, y'all saying a lot of star players and big players moving to different leagues and all that different stuff. Who would y'all say collectively? I don't want an individual list. I want a collective list between all y'all top 5 players in this world of soccer right now.
Well, you know you got Cristiano,
Messi,
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Messi, Cristiano.
Messi still playing?
Yes.
Okay,
boy.
continue.
He's still
Okay, I thought he retired.
No,
Continue.
no,
Wait,
he's
No.
still breaking records.
He old,
I
still
don't
playing.
know.
Okay.
Mashing niggas up.
So Messi, Ronaldo.
I would
I'd say
say,
Hazard up there.
yeah, Eden Hazard is pretty nice.
Yeah. But you skipping a lot
where
of
the-
people, man.
Mbappe is pretty nice.
Wait,
Mbappe.
Zlatan.
I've heard
Young
that,
players,
man.
Mbappe is
Zlatan.
nice.
See, I want to hear the top 5. I don't hear young player, old
Zlatan
player.
don't play no more. Zlatan is playing MLS, bro. He don't count.
He's still playing.
How does MLS?
Hold on. Zlatan is a piece.
Let's stop right there. How does MLS
Shout out
don't
to
count?
Zlatan.
MLS is the American League, right?
Yeah.
That don't count?
They trying to get up there right now.
Because they paying big money for players to come and play.
They go there when they retire.
Players, bro. You see what I'm saying? They playing
They only
washer
go there
players.
when they retire.
They can't pay niggas like Mbappe right now.
No.
They can't even pay niggas like
Right.
Cristiano right now.
Okay.
See what I'm
So
saying?
they wait until you get to the point where now you just doing it for the fun of
bro.
it.
Yeah.
That
Nah, you
man,
just
them
playing.
worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Alright, so I still didn't get a list right now. I be
You
stopping
realize
Messi
that?
and
Alright, so
Ronaldo, and then
Messi
we
and
get
You got
Hazard.
Mbappe.
You got Neymar. I don't
No,
fuck
he
with
didn't.
Neymar.
Neymar up in there.
Neymar.
I don't fuck with him, but he up there.
Who that?
Neymar.
I put
Yeah,
Gary
man,
Bale
yeah,
over
man.
How do you
Neymar.
not fuck with
Garrett,
Neymar?
yeah,
Gareth
he's a
Bale
little
over
bit.
Neymar.
Okay, I don't want to say the wrong thing, man.
This man
I think it was
think
Well,
Gareth
it was
Bale
a
over
bad
Neymar?
Welsh.
Yes.
This could sound real bad. It was a black
tripping.
Italian
You
guy.
tripping?
Mario Balotelli.
Balotelli.
Is he up there?
He's straight.
I love him. I
Yeah,
love him.
he
I
top
think
10, he
like,
top 10.
I watch a lot
He
of
top
soccer.
10.
Not even top 10.
I'd
Top
put
10 of
I'd
what?
put him. I'd put him in.
Balotelli is top teller what?
He's not top
Strikers
10.
list. He's a good striker.
He's a
Yes.
great striker.
Bro, he's not top 10.
Is it the
Alright,
age?
alright.
Is he older?
Bro, I could pick
Yeah.
five. I could pick 5 strikers over Balotelli right now.
Right now, it's
Call
like
it
what do
five,
you
yeah.
mean?
Call it
I
Dybala.
didn't say he's in
Neymar.
the
For the
top 5.
soccer
I said
fans
he was
right
a
now,
good.
call the 5 right now.
I thought he was a
Mohamed
good player.
Salah.
Dybala is a striker too, right?
Sadio Mane.
Hold on, Salah has played. He
Yeah.
played wing. He played wing. He don't play forward.
All right.
Anyway, he nice too.
So who the 5 is?
I-
No, y'all ain't saying
Icardi. Shout out into Milan again. Mauro Icardi. I think he's a better striker than Mario Balotelli.
Forwards.
There's a lot of them, bro.
Mm.
Neymar.
Yeah.
Shout out
You call
Neymar.
Neymar as a forward?
Yes, bro.
Suarez still playing?
Shout out Suarez.
You know what I'm saying? Like what we really trying to say.
Lewandowski.
Kung Aguero,
Aubameyang.
Aguero.
Lewandowski.
Aguero.
It's a lot of niggas.
Alright. So next
straight.
question, let's move on. Let's keep moving. What I want to know is, we was talking downstairs real quick about, we was chilling, we was talking. We started talking about the gaming situation. What's the gaming situation with FIFA, with soccer? You introduced me to something I never heard about before. Talk to us about that.
What exactly did I introduce you to?
Pro Evolution
you
Soccer,
said
the
PES.
PES.
Yeah, I don't know what PES.
Oh yeah, I can't really
Evolution
talk much about it
Soccer.
because, like I say, bro, I grew up on that FIFA, bro. But that PES is basically, that's what the South Americans and the Spanish boys and they on that, bro. Pro Evolution Soccer, just like FIFA, just a different console. Like you say, NBA Live and
Yeah,
2K.
and they don't
2K
have
Live
like
and
all of the licensing agreements that
Yeah, different
FIFA would have.
licensing
So it's
agreements.
So more
different.
stuff in FIFA.
It's
Yeah,
more certified type
Yeah.
vibe, like.
but it's like you playing like a knockoff vibe. It's
Yeah,
like it's
it's
the
like
same
a-
thing. So it's not like the Champions
Yeah.
League. It'll be like the fucking
FA
winners. Winners
I
something.
don't even
Yeah,
think
you,
the FA
you
Cup
got
in
the
PES.
FA Cup license too. You can't
Yeah,
even say
they
that
don't even
shit.
have the FA Cup in
Yeah,
PES,
bro.
bro.
What they just call it something different.
They
Winners
have regular
League,
tournaments, bro.
Winners Cup.
And then names
Something.
change too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Is
Names ain't the same.
FIFA as I don't think it is. Let me ask. Is FIFA as the gaming system, the FIFA gaming and all that, FIFA or EA Sports, whether it be PS or EA Sports, as big as NFL or NBA? How would y'all say that?
Big up.
It's bigger?
Yeah.
It's a bigger world in soccer? Like, the way I hear about people on talk, let me put Call of Duty in there too.
You
The way I
said-
hear people talk about Call of Duty online, NBA online, niggas on the courts.
FIFA.
FIFA bigger than that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's bigger
I don't know if
statistically.
it's-
I don't know if it's
bigger
To
than
be
Call of
honest,
Yeah.
Duty.
They didn't look like they
I
agreed.
say yeah. I say yeah.
Bigger than Call of Duty.
I say yeah.
That's
I don't know, bro.
So,
'cause I
but
don't
big, you would
really-
say bigger than other sport ones, but
I'd
not
say
Call
probably,
of Duty.
Probably definitely,
Okay.
probably the highest.
All right.
I don't know for Call of Duty.
I know it's bigger than Madden for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, but-
2K, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? It might be
Yeah,
a
I think
close
2K is a
wide.
little push.
Yeah, it might be a little
Yeah,
close wide
yeah,
with
2K
2K.
is
But I
a
know
push.
it's bigger than the Madden for sure. It's bigger than NHL for sure.
Does it have all the excitement that 2K? I hear a lot about 2K. I ain't
Yeah,
big gamer. Y'all the
You
gamers,
ever
so maybe
play?
we can talk about gaming real quick.
You ever play it?
I come on. I whoop niggas' asses. He'll tell you. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not a big gamer.
In what way?
I Fox. I said
Okay,
Fox, nigga.
okay, I thought you said Fold, but
I said Fox.
But I don't play a game on the regular, whatever. So I don't know the intricacies. But like, I be around gamers, so I know the details and all that. I know NBA 2K got a lot of details. FIFA got all them type of details.
FIFA got all the details.
Yeah, but if you really know, there's different levels to play. Like if you ain't know the controls, and it's the same thing with 2K. If you ain't really know what you're doing, pass, shoot, whatever,
Okay,
same
okay.
difference. But like if you really know what you're doing, is very technical in terms of all of the different skill moves you could use, the different passes you could use. You could feint your shoulder way, and that could completely change how niggas play defense. And it's detailed, but you could do a lot of detailed shit.
Okay.
But FIFA has come a long way though.
It really has, bro. The first time I ever played FIFA was actually on my PC, bro. They're using keys to run around.
But
and
show
shit.
people who still playing PC games. I'm still a PC nigga, but show PC games. Like, come on, dog. Like, you can get controllers for them now. What you talking about, bro? But continue.
Yeah, though, I used to play that shit on the
FIFA
keys, bro.
PC?
That shit used to be live,
I
dog.
couldn't do that.
They
Oh,
come a
you
long
couldn't do
way.
that?
Nigga, I know. Nigga, listen to me. Sorry for going.
Go ahead.
But I used to play PC for Metal Gear Solid. I ain't gonna lie.
That's one of the best PC games.
That's what that. I had to do that. I had to.
Right.
Nah, FIFA? Hell no. I ain't
Dog,
do that.
I remember when
said, hell no.
like, we getting a lot up, but I remember when live was on. All the lives you was talking about downstairs up to
Yeah.
09, I used to have all of them on PC. Couldn't wait to
Yeah.
get them. I had the PC. I used to buy the controllers for them. I used to play that up and down. I didn't get a PlayStation
bro?
until like 2012. I was buying PC games.
I didn't even know they was making them and be live.
Yeah, but it was,
bro.
they still making them now.
That's
They
crazy.
still make them now. You just gotta get you a super nice PC.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Like they did $3,000 to get you a nice one. So like you know how you go get you a PS4 for like $400. No,
Yeah.
you need but $2,500 to get you a nice PC.
Real talk.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That is crazy, bro.
Or like a lot of gamers do build it yourself. I see a lot of gamers doing that shit or whatever. But anyway, to close out, I want to thank you guys for coming out or whatever. We learned a little bit more. I know y'all soccer people are gonna be into it. We've been trying to do a little sports thing on the Black Swan podcast. You know how we go, whatever. Them
Swan,
basketball
shout it out.
fans, them NFL fans. But I wanted to introduce a new thing to you guys. Some soccer thing. I got a lot of soccer people around me. So I know a lot of soccer people out there. So we had to talk that shit. So I want to thank Jay for coming in. Thank Kareem for coming in. And thank Ross. No, we're going to go with Ross.
Yeah, I see.
ROSS. You're going to thank Ross for coming in as well.
Yeah.
Spooty, of course. You know what it is.
Always.
It's the Black Swan podcast. I'm going to spell that
Black
for me.
Swan.
BLACKSWAAN. It's your host Anwar Snuffy Dog Smith.
SWAAN. That's your host Anwar Snuffy
Subscribe
Dog
to the
Smith.
thing. Subscribe to the
thing. Boy, you like shout out some shit. Shout out some couple more shit
Shout out
before
some
we come
shit.
out.
Westside Renegade shout out.
All right.
See what they saying?
I
It's
know
the
you want to
hardest
shout out
club, the
Messi, but
hardest-
show a couple more people out. We getting this one with a shout out type of night.
Hey, shout out Tuts. For real.
We ain't
Like,
getting
it's been a
into
long
this.
time coming.
We
Shout
ain't
out
getting
Tuts.
into this. Give me some shit. Give me a shout out. Give me a shout out.
All right.
Shout out Liverpool. You know you gotta
All right, bet.
do better
Shout out
this the
Chelsea.
second
Second
half.
round. Oh, so like,
Hey, Champions League. Champions League.
Shout out now, bro.
Champions League.
All right, anything else?
Shout out Inter Milan.
All right, we gonna shout
Hey,
out Chunky.
shout out-
We gonna shout out my
Right.
baby mother. We
Yeah.
gonna shout out my daughter. We gonna shout out all the audience that watch the Black Swan podcast, and then definitely shout out you soccer fans who gonna be tuning into this episode. It's the BLACKSWAAN.
Shout out Snuff.
Until next time, peace.